Welcome back to West New York Living. Now, nobody sets out on a family vacation or trip and has on a list of things to do to get into an accident, but unfortunately, they do happen, and knowing your rights, that is very important. And that's why this morning we're happy to have with us to answer some of those questions, Jeanna Cellino from Cellino Law. Jeanna, good to have you back on the show.
Thank you for having me back.
So, this is road trip season, right? Some folks might pack up the family truckster and go on a vacation, and unfortunately, things do happen on the roadways out there. What should someone do if they are injured in an auto accident outside of New York State?
If you are injured, the first thing I would do is call the local authorities. You want to get the police involved just so you have documentation of everyone's vehicle, everyone's insurance. So if you do need to make a claim later down the line, you have everything documented and you have everything at your disposal.
And that's similar to what they would do if they're at home.
Absolutely.
On their way to work, per se. If they are in an accident and they're hurt, like I know in New York State, we've talked before about no-fault law where your own insurance pays medical expenses. Is that the same if I got hurt in Pennsylvania, for example, or any other state in the United States?
So I'm very impressed you remember no-fault insurance. Fortunately, your New York policy and your no-fault insurance will go with you wherever you are. So if, unfortunately, you are in an accident in Pennsylvania, you will still have the same rights and benefits under your policy that you do in New York. You still have $50,000 of no-fault coverage. That will cover all of your medical, lost wage reimbursement, and travel expenses.
All right, well, that's good to know because folks will know they don't have to worry about paying those expenses up front, and that's not a reason to not see medical attention. Some folks worry about the money. Don't worry about the money. All right, let's talk about, if they are injured, they give your office a call. Do they need an attorney in that state, or can Cellino Law handle it?
You do need an attorney in that state. Unfortunately, we do have many attorneys who are licensed to practice outside of New York State. If we aren't able to represent you in one of the states that you happen to get injured in, we are partnered with many firms across the nation, and we know who are the best personal injury attorneys within that state, and we can direct you to the right and the best attorney for you.
Yeah, so they have a name they can trust in Cellino Law. Hey, I'm West Virginia, just for an example, if they're going down south, and if you don't have somebody there, hey, you can direct them in the right direction. Is a suit filed in that state then, and not New York State?
It is, and I'm very impressed you know that. It is filed in the state where the accident takes place.
All right, so that's certainly important to know, and hence the reason why you need an attorney from that state. I would imagine all the procedures are kind of the same outside of those states, because we talked about the no-fault insurance, getting medical attention, getting the police, and contacting your attorneys. A lot you can do to help, right?
Absolutely, and I would contact your insurance company as well, just so you start getting your benefits under your policy right away. And then when you do come back home, continue to treat and document your injuries.
You said something I think that's pretty important, seeking medical attention, even if you don't think there's anything serious going on, because I'm sure you see a lot of people, a week or two later, hang on, something's not right.
Right.
And that's a reason to seek medical attention early, right?
Absolutely. And I would note that when you do seek medical attention, and if it is delayed a little, make sure you tell your medical providers, hey, I was in an accident. This is what happened. Yeah. Just so that is documented as well.
All right, certainly important to know because those things happen on the roadways. It's not just in New York State where vehicle accidents happen. They certainly happen elsewhere, and it's great information to call the personal injury attorneys at Cellino Law. They represent injury victims throughout New York State, and again, they can help you too if you get in an accident outside of New York State. If you're involved in any type of auto accident, Cellino Law can help. Their office is located at 800 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. And for more information, give Cellino Law a call. It's all 888-888-8888. You can also head to the website, cellinolaw.com, to learn more about all the different legal services that Cellino Law provides.